And thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Todd Quinones.
And I'm Trisha Keene. Vaccination rates are climbing, but can workers be forced to return to the office?
Well, many people, of course, began working remotely during the pandemic, and 13 Investigates right now is digging deeper for you tonight. And we have learned, well, the answer is yes, at least in most cases.
Let's get right to 13 Investigates reporter Joe Bartel's live near the Strip with the details. Joe.
Yeah, Todd, Tricia, there are many jobs that simply cannot be done remotely. Those include the jobs held by the hardworking men and women inside the casinos on the Las Vegas Strip. But others who can work from home, the law allows employers to force the in-person return to work. It's a tough job, and they're on the front lines.
The first one we come back, it was very scary to come back and go inside the rooms, because you don't know what you can find out there. You don't know if the people is sick or not.
Delia Garcia is a guest room attendant for MGM Resorts and can't work remotely. She recently got her vaccine and is persuading others to do the same.
When I saw the people, it was being sick every day, and we have a very risk job in here. So I decided to come in over and do it. I have no side effects. So I'm so happy for that.
But for others who are making a living in traditional office settings, the pandemic put a pause on in-person work for many. But now vaccination rates are climbing. And as I found out, employers are within their rights to force an in-person return.
The short answer is yes. You need to go through a thought process before you do it. But employers can do that.
Attorney Richard Dreitzer with the law firm of Fenimore Craig says a thoughtful and safe return physically to the workplace may come with additional requirements, such as proving a vaccination by the employee.
Could there be requirements set forth by the employer to say you need to do X, Y, and Z before you can come back?
Yes, that's part of an employer's general obligation to keep a workplace safe. And given that vaccines are plentiful and they're reasonably safe, there aren't any overwhelming safety concerns with them.
Dreitzer says there are some exceptions, such as religious or medical reasons. He says recent and temporary changes to the Federal Family Medical Leave Act require some extra accommodations for workers transitioning from remote to in-person work.
When you're dealing with COVID-related inconvenience, for example, childcare issues or taking care of an elderly parent or a relative or any of that kind of stuff, there's a temporary addition or modification of the Family and Medical Leave Act, which allows you to have accommodations for that.
And I asked about medical privacy, and in this particular situation, employees are not protected under that, and they can be required to show proof of a vaccination in order to keep their job or return to in-person work. Reporting live, Joe Bartel's 13 Action News.
Joe, thank you. In the meantime, more